Hey there, boys and girls. How are you doing? Welcome to the episode 2 of our Savage World Savage Rifts role-playing campaign. Um, tonight's episode should be fun. When last we left, our players had just privateered. It's a sketchy thing. Another ship.
Popped around and said hello.
Acquired?
Acquired several treasures, some of which are mundane and hopefully harmless. Some of them are not mundane and definitely harmful.
Brian, can I have the ship, please? The spare ship.
What spare ship?
Too late. We blew it up.
We blew it up.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I made sure that got blown up.
Yeah, you took that a bit personally, didn't you?
He got pissed and blew it up.
Yeah, that's right.
Would have been nice to sell, but that's okay.
When last we left everyone, they just arrived at the Rock of Brawl. Ooh.
Yay!
Weather is here, wish you were beautiful. Oh, look, it's grey and foggy.
It's so scary.
There we go.
That loaded up quite quickly, Bri.
I know. I'm amazed.
Hold on, mate. Right.
I may have to switch. So
this
we know
isn't going to be a very
game
big
now on here, but I may have to switch as soon as I do open it up. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I may have to switch to the tablet for the Discord.
Okay. Let me give you a little bit of info on the Rock of Brawl. It's basically a big trading port in space on a giant asteroid. There are two sides of the asteroid. The top side, which is green, water-filled, where they built the town of Brawl. The other side is where they conduct the business of Brawl, the military fleet, all the things that it takes to make a town like this run. Once you pass a certain latitude and gravity, you flip over. So if you keep going down, you'll flip 90 degrees and down will become up.
Is there a point of stillness between those two states?
It's very hard to find, and if you stayed there, your equilibrium would cause you to throw up incessantly.
See nothing wrong with that. That can be fun.
The Rock of Brawl is an independent trade port. They maintain this by not allowing people to have weapons generally upon their person. The general rule of Brawl is whatever happens in space stays in space. Don't bring it here. So you will see monstrous pirates to the side of regular humans, sworn races that want to kill each other, playing craps, playing
what could
poker.
Possibly go wrong? Play Dom Jack, you won.
It all happens. This is kind of like a giant Casablanca in space.
So behave yourself if you see a Splugorth. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling everyone.
Gotcha.
Oh, giants and all that. No.
Chances are you'll never see a Splugorth. One of their minions, probably, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But actual Splugorth, no. They're homebodies. They like to stay home. You know, they have the pyramids. They have their pools of slime.
Oh yes, they love
they have people to wait on them. They don't.
The slave barges, right? Yeah.
All their stuff is there. They have to pack it up if they want to go. It's a bitch.
I get it.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt you. If you look at the stream, me, Ansi, and Retta are frozen.
Well, I know it's chilly. I've got a hole in the wall right next to me.
Really? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that sound still coming out, though?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know. Hang on.
I dread to think what facial grimace I'm making.
Yeah.
Sponge.
So, let me do this.
Would my Magic the Gathering deck help?
No, considering that, Wizards has since caved.
Okay. I got given these. A starter deck, basically, because back when I was working at the comic shop, we thought we'd try and hold some Magic the Gathering evenings. Unfortunately, didn't work.
We tried that, didn't we, Retta?
I mean, don't get me wrong, the game was fine. It's just we just couldn't get the people.
I was a level 1 judge for Magic the Gathering back in the day.
When are you moving on to heroics?
What?
When are you moving on to heroics?
Mm.
That was a funny joke.
No, it wasn't.
That was topical.
Yes. Apply it just there.
Nope. I refuse. You can't make me.
Roger, are you all right, my love? You're looking a little bit sad. How are you feeling?
I'm
She's-
feeling
Real
okay.
quick. All right.
She's in character.
She's in character. She hates all of us.
Scene! Right, okay.
She doesn't hate me.
Wow. Oh,
Oh God, pray to God this is working.
he didn't lie, though, did he?
Yes! One more for the Luddite! Woohoo! Okay.
And once again, we see right up his nostrils. If you know
That's
what's up
fine.
Spanky's nostrils, please leave a comment below.
Hair, boogers.
No brains.
I'm
there's a
fascinated
Lego
watching
somewhere.
Brian slowly zoom in on each of us.
I'm not watching the Twitch. I'll have a look at it
Get the,
afterwards.
This is
Just to make
the
sure it's all
point
working
Patrick
out.
doesn't
Make it go a little
say
more
he
like
takes
this.
You all with him.
Yeah, basically. Let me see if I can do this. That's a little bit better. The problem with these little crappy cases is, they only have so many settings, and you can only lean the thing so much.
I will say, your house, where you are now, I know it's not perfect for you, but it really does look homely.
It is
It
very
looks
homely,
nice.
but this is just a little storm on the bit. Like that's the back door to the side of the house, and it's kind of like a what do you call it? Like a pantry, sort of.
Sorry.
Auntie's frozen again on the
No, she's
on
fine.
my thing anyway. Oh, well, you know what? I know what to do with this.
Is everybody happy now?
Turn Twitch off, Spanky. Save your bandwidth.
Well, I'm using two different devices, so hopefully we'll see. I'm not even looking at Twitch right now. I'm trying to get back to the.
Everything is as it should be, Brian.
Excellent. More importantly,
Where's that?
how's the audio? Because we've had issues with that in the past.
Everybody say something.
Something.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I'm thinking I'm getting everybody good, so I'm loving it. Here we go.
Yeah,
the
audio's good.
Archimandrite.
Okay.
Oh, the Archimandrite had a hat. Doodle-doodle-doodle-lie. Can you hear
All
that?
right, stop talking, Auntie.
I was singing. I was singing the
Oh, dear
Archimandrite
God, please stop
song.
doing that.
Wow.
No singing.
That was awesome.
After all the abuse I got last night, and now
That was
this.
great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great.
Do you think the abuse would stop?
You think this is
Yes,
coming from
yes, I
us.
thought-
This is
What were
actually
you
a
thinking?
UN convention that has
We're
banned
worse.
you from singing
Beautiful.
for opening portals.
Well, I
to other
know,
dimensions.
but still.
Hey, I wasn't
Y'all
the one
have to
that
get
summoned
into
the
it.
tentacles, okay? I'm just saying.
Send me out to Russia. Send me to Moscow. I'll start singing.
No, that there's a ban on weapons of mass destruction.
Yes, we're not allowed.
Right.
That would give them license to launch nukes.
If you like, I could sort of go Gerlo Omano and go topless against Putin. There's that mental image for you again.
Cool.
I'm
I
okay.
have to live with that. Thank you.
Okay. Dear God, that's
Don't
what I
mention
got
it.
myself into.
Give me half
Okay.
a chance.
Hey!
I love it when it's a
Brian!
show and it's not
I'm
my
getting
show.
Putin.
It's somebody
Brian.
Fruit
else's.
salad for sure. Definitely.
I'm going insane now. That's okay.
What time is it? We've been here half an hour, Brian. Is that all it takes?
With you guys,
We're really exceptional at it, so
yeah, you're really good at it. So, your ship is just docked at the Rock of Brawl.
It's niche work, but we excel.
What are you going to do?
Think.
Get off the ship.
clearly I'm gonna go knocking on our fellow Gith's door.
I pretend not to hear her, and I'm reading my book.
It's bullshit. I know you're in there.
Could possibly go. I remember what happened when Ella decided to lock herself in the room and ended up making everybody vomit.
You're not getting
I
rid of
helped
me.
dock the vessel.
I can be super irritating, and you know
Where's
it.
my-
I open the door. What?
Hi. Come on, we gotta go.
Where do you think we're going?
You're going to the tavern.
You guys can't see the giant bag of drugs I'm about to
I'm
dig into.
busy.
No, you're not.
Actually, I have some.
I
Went
am
down, chick.
trying to study.
Come on, we're going anyway.
Remember the last time we went out into the town?
It wasn't my fault. We gotta go anyway.
Diddly-dum.
You mooned the entire tavern.
They deserved it.
Again.
We gotta go. Remember last time you saved me. So if I go without you, then the ship has no engineer.
Fine.
You
Where
sure
did-
not just anybody can tickle Bob under the chin?
You're not wrong.
What did the captain do with the box, by the way? Did he take it with him?
He actually set it in perhaps one of the most secure places on the ship, a
Okay.
portable hold.
Okay.
Ooh, we got
Just
a portable hole.
No, Bob has a
Cool.
portable hole.
God, that's a blast from the past. I haven't heard that from the 80s, since the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Portable hole.
You still have the
I'm
same.
ready to go and grab my cloak and grab kind of like the scarf thing to cover my like the bottom half of my mouth so that way only my eyes are really showing, and I draw it around me and I just kind of look at Teak, shake my head, and lock my door to follow her.
I've literally got her hand. I'm just like, come on.
All right.
Basically, you've got another Colin here, Retta.
Oh, it's better.
No.
No. Colin's an all different animal. So
We
as,
know, thanks to the
as you're
dissection.
leaving the shop, as you're leaving the ship, you see the newest deckhand, Vesper, scrubbing away at the deck.
Okay.
He's
can I
going to
just-
be on board ship for a little while. He ticked off the captain.
Serious point.
Yes.
Do you want us to introduce our characters?
Not
We
this
did
point.
that the first session.
We did that last week, didn't we?
All right,
Did that last week.
Okay.
that's
Can I
fine.
point one
don't
thing
know how
out?
they-
Sorry.
Pardon? Can you what?
We still have last week's adventure hand, if anybody notices.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't refresh until you use
Oh,
it.
Oh,
I
really?
have some
Okay.
utterly
I did not know that.
crap
I
cards.
thought we were supposed to get a new one every time. My bad.
No.
I got spoiled on that last time. That's what it was.
As we're walking off the ship, I point at Vesper like, that sucks.
Coming up behind him is the other newest deckhand with a mop. That would be
Well, you're not being
somebody who
punished,
looks
so-
tremendously like Billy Butcher from an old video.
Like, are you coming to the tavern? Person
will.
who I saw eat a finger, and I'm not really sure of yet.
I didn't eat it. It's here. Look, here it is. Here's the cracking thing. I'm going to put it on a chain around my neck. It'll
You know
be
what?
Brilliant.
Stay on the ship. We're going.
Wow.
I need to
yeah,
speak
that's
to the
creepy.
captain anyway, so yeah.
Creepy
All right.
AF.
Bear that one in mind, please, Bri.
Okay.
It's
Spanky,
not
what
really
are you
plot
doing
important.
now that you've docked?
When the ship docks, I'll tie it off, and then I'm like, grab my crap, I'm gonna head to shore.
All right.
Woo! I see Teak and
Colleen.
ready to go. I'm like, wait, guys, let's go.
For those of you going ashore,
It's a- I
put on, like, my
the
best
docks
loincloth.
area it's the busiest part of town next to the taverns. You have little shops, you have street vendors, you have coming and goings of other ships. You see
Must be us there.
the multitude of the multiverse here. You see knights in armor talking to robot pilots. You see
Spider-Men pointing at each other.
monsters talking to men talking to hopefully their women. You see gelatinous beings in the shape of a human being just kind of awkwardly walking across the dock.
I
Always
really
room for
want to
Jell-O.
poke it.
It is a
Oh God, yes.
cross section of the multiverse. Let's go with.
I'll keep my crow on my shoulder,
Teak
Brian,
and
just so you know.
Laziel.
Interesting.
Where
There's
are
a
you
mul-
You
going?
mean my raven?
Laz. All right, so what'd you find as we're walking towards the tavern?
You
What
mean
was in
the
the box? Yeah, what was
We're
inside?
not exactly sure. It is something magical, though, and the captain's keeping it safe for now until we can determine what it is.
But what is it?
I don't know yet.
It's a white hole. I've never seen one before. No one has.
But-
Okay, what's it look like?
It glows. That was enough for me to make sure that the box stays closed for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
General description?
It
I just want to know what it was.
It glowed. I shut it.
Starting to think of Repo Man.
Is it anything interesting? Is there a reason why you shut it other than it glows?
I felt magical energy from it.
Okay, so magical. As we start like veering to the left a little bit, what general description? What did it look like?
Didn't see it. It glowed, and I shut the box before it got out.
And after you and the captain opened it up again?
We did not open it up again. No, we didn't.
Brian, confirm.
You know that. Well, Retta knows that with it, what was in the box, the item, an object of not minor but not major power, kind of up there but not really. It's
Sure that she got a look at it.
she did get a look at it.
Ah, you're lying
However,
to me.
in order for you to find that one out,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to be like, come on, you can't leave me in suspense. I know you looked at it. I'm adorable.
Didn't you want to go to the tavern?
I'm adorable. Let
That's
me
a
know.
great line of attack. I liked that. I'm going to use that in future.
Aren't I adorable?
It depends.
It's a
We
dot
can
line.
go to the tavern, or you can tell me what it looks like so we can expedite us going to the tavern, because I can walk around this port all day trying to get the
I
information.
start
out of you.
walking towards the tavern
No,
without
come
her.
back. I need the information.
Ignoring her.
Captain, what was... No. But Laz, as I'm running after her.
all right. So Spanky, we're gonna cut from them there to
Okay.
you wandering the docks.
Oh, God.
Why? If I saw them leaving the ship, I would take off after them. But before I leave, I make sure I put on my very best loincloth, the one with just the butt floss strap.
Mm-hmm.
I've got on like a pair of just sandals. If I have like a do-rag, pop that bad boy on, and because I'm a tattoo kind of guy, so I'm basically a nudist that they make cover my junk.
So
I'm like,
basically,
"Let's
you
do
have
it."
the loincloth with the assless chaps. And
Yes, but no chaps, just the loincloth and its ass.
Oh, no. Go with the assless chaps.
Gone.
It's cold. It's cold.
Yeah,
If
but I gotta reach my
anybody,
tattoos. I can't touch myself good through the chaps. That's the thing. I'm here to touch myself. When I think about you,
You're
I
like,
touch
oh,
myself.
no, put on a kilt or something. I do not want to look at your ass at my height.
any,
The perils of playing a halfling, ladies and gentlemen.
if any of
All
our
right.
viewers
Oh, sorry, I forget.
Not
You're in the
everyone
splash
is
zone. I'm
Aragorn.
sorry. For
has the
Teak,
address of a
I
world-class
say, I'm sorry, I
psychiatrist,
forgot. You're in the splash zone. I put my kilt on. Oh, my bad.
Thanks.
I don't
I
think
appreciate
with
you,
a black
buddy.
eye or nothing. That's
All right.
not cool. I got your
Um,
back, baby. We're good.
You may have lost them in the crowd, but you see pretty much everything.
Oh, cool.
There are,
That's what
like
I like.
I said, there are people going left, right. There's a group of women with horns, antlers, racks that are phenomenal.
Phenomenal Rex.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
Phenomenal racks
Rex.
of antlers. Phenomenal racks of antlers. Other
They
other
look like,
Atlanteans or
and they're
any
the
undead slayers?
they're the naughty ones.
Yeah.
We like the naughty ones.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, any other Atlanteans one or undead slayers or like my clan / my special sect
Give
type?
me a
You know what I'm saying?
perception roll.
Alrighty, I can't find my character sheet. How do I pop that out?
Under actors.
Actors on the thing here. Where's actors? Let's see where it
At the
says
top?
players. Actors, okay. Oh, duh. I did not do that. It put up my pets
It should have your pets and it should have your character.
You have a
up
message.
there.
Brian.
I see it. No, the problem is Spanky is illiterate, or blind, or both.
Well, your first name begins with T, so it should be under the summoned animals.
Reek.
There
Yep.
you go. Click
And
that.
it is. Where's my perception roll?
Notice.
Find my
That would be notice.
N. I'm looking for the N in my skills, and I'm not seeing it because I'm apparently still blind. Oh
You
dear.
have to scroll down.
I am. Let's see here. Up. Yay! I've got it. Woohoo! There we go. Yes. A 4.
Oh, by the way,
A
you have
whopping great
your
notice roll.
roles set to private.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Here, let's try that one more time then. Doink. Doink.
There we go. All right.
3 that time.
You got a 3.
Damn you, Will Wheaton.
Walking along, generally, you're seeing the chicks with the great racks on their head.
Love them horns, baby.
Eccentric
Horn-
little lumbets.
Those are pretty much you're in a section of town. It's not the easiest, but it's a little rougher than normal.
That's okay. I'm not like a total noob. I've been around the multiverse a little bit, so I'm not doing the whole,
Yeah, you've seen these.
kind of thing. But
The
pay
girls,
attention to my environment.
their race is called the Cetaxics, and you only ever see
Okay.
the women of them.
Oh, imagine they probably eat the men or something when they breed or something. So we'll keep that
Praying
under
mantis style,
advisement.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a good thing.
I thought they found a use for them, men.
I will keep an eye on my surroundings and look for knowing the girls, either a marketplace or an inn. Start with inns.
Okay. All right. You having been around the multiverse, there are 2 spots on the Rock of Brawl to go. One is the Laughing Beholder. That is
Promising.
That is the bar. That is the classy bar. That is the place everybody goes to be seen. It's way above your social level.
Gotcha.
Then there is the Slaughtered Lamb, which is usually where you guys hang out when you come into port. Depends on what bar you want to go to.
On blood and farm animals sounds good to me. Yeah.
Blood and farm animals, it shall be. So you're gonna go to the Slaughtered Lamb and have a pint, kick back a little bit, relax. They're
See
going
what
to
can be
show up
seen.
there sooner or later because it's where you guys
Eventually.
All right.
And I keep an eye out for, again, Atlanteans, members of my clan or sect,
Yeah.
other undead slayers.
The thing is,
that's how we pass the word around.
you guys keep a really low profile show, so
Yes.
That's very
Yeah, I'm not screaming any Atlanteans right here. Just, looking for, those telltale signs that we know to look for.
talking to the goldfish.
okay.
On the secret handshake is what you do after the
Okay, Lala.
Last.
So back to the
La,
two
la, la,
of
la,
you.
Nice.
Am I at the slaughtered lamb yet?
You're almost there. You're passing a small marketplace.
I could maybe find information if I know, kind of what it is.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doop.
Ignoring her. Is there any like books or something?
Yeah, there's a big store right in front of you. It's got purple.
I'm gonna go
curtains,
into the
gold.
bookstore and I'm gonna start looking for
Books.
books that could deal with this object to try to help determine what it is.
You walk
No.
into the store.
That's fine. Don't tell the wizard about the glowing magic thing. It's cool.
As you two enter the store, you hear, "Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods."
Oh God.
Where if you don't know what you want, we have it. If we have everything, just ask.
Oh God.
Have we
It's a
been to the
recording.
store before?
Oh yeah, there's a Gilmore's pretty much everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go to
Mr.
the
Coffee.
occult section and start
It's
looking
all
for
in the occult section. That's pretty much all they deal with. They deal with items, books, rarities, pretty much everything.
I'm so glad we're going to the place I wanted to go, Laz. Tell me. I'm the wizard.
Do you think we should be talking about this in public?
Do you think if anybody's going to know what it is, it's not this beautiful, beautiful individual behind the desk?
Hold on a second.
Behind the desk is a beautiful man with a dad bod.
Who are you and what have you done with Retta? Retta never worries about spilling everything out in front of people.
She's playing her character. Chill.
It's not normal.
Behind the desk is this beautiful man, longish black hair, just the right amount of eyeshadow, made up perfectly fine, wearing purple and gold robes. Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods. I'm Gilmore. How may I help you?
By stepping back.
Oh, come now, my dear. We at Gilmore's have everything that you could possibly ever need.
Peek myself up over the counter. Hi.
Hello, my little friend.
Yeah, you got a glove puppet.
What can we get you two lovely ladies today?
Look slowly over at Laz.
Today we have a lance of dragon slaying, only 15,000 gold. It's on sale.
I turned to leave the library.
No, Laz, come back. No. I'm trying to be helpful for the crew for like once in my life.
Fine. I turn around and look at him. I am looking for a book regarding, and I didn't write it down, Paco. What's the object again? Sorry, I should have wrote that down.
It's okay. It doesn't really have a name.
Okay.
Colin.
Best to describe it because the name isn't inscribed.
Okay. So I'm looking for a book that gives information regarding a glowing object.
Okay.
What does it have any inscriptions on it, Paco?
It was inscribed in
Old Gith Yankee. That's right.
Yeah, Old Gith.
It's been inscribed with the Old Gith tongue.
Tirsu. It was a skull with diamonds in its eyes.
That's right. So we are looking for information about a glowing skull with diamonds in its eyes, and it has Old Gith script written on it.
Why didn't you tell me that right away, please? Why?
Gilmore's like, Old Gith. Do you mean Gith or Tirsu?
Tirsu.
Oh, that narrows it down to the war for freedom against the Illithids. Yes. Oh, he goes over to the books and starts just thumbing across them. Oh, no,
made his
no,
day.
no. Starts grabbing one. No, no, no. And along comes this young clerk just picking up the books he's tossing everywhere.
He's no Professor Chronopus.
Here we go. Let's try this one.
Does he do like Val Kilmer in that Top Secret movie, catching him and tossing him back on the shelf?
The little clerk does. They start catching them and putting them back just as fast as they're being tossed. It's kind of like a circus juggling act.
Fun with telekinetics. Yay!
Yes, Teak?
Tug down at Laz.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you have a skull inscribed in... Well, you know what I mean. Inscribed in an ancient language with diamonds in its eyes.
And I did not
gemstones.
Sell the diamonds.
I don't
They wouldn't
think
come
I'd
out,
be
as I recall.
selling the diamonds. I think that I have thoughts. Continue, please. Gilmore, what's your book say?
Gilmore's flipping furiously through the pages. No, not that one. That one there. Yes. Yes, it says right here what you have. And for a small fee, I would be more than happy.
How much?
Now, how much knowledge would you like?
Speak, do you know anything before I pay this man?
Question.
Yes?
Is it a map?
Oh, quite possibly. And it's impossibly old, too.
Look over at Laz, and there was a giant pulse of energy when we opened it, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you, Gilmore. Let's go to the tavern. I gotta talk to the captain.
Well, don't you want to
Okay.
know what it's a map, too?
Yes, no, we do. How much money do I have?
Only for 300 gold, 300 credits. I'll
Well-
be more than happy to tell you everything you need to know about this.
You might have 500.
Literally, just like I'll pony up the cash, which would alarm Laz. It should alarm Laz. I'm just like, money.
Oh, you have the Scroll of Magnar. The Skull of Magnar.
That don't sound good.
What?
Yeah, this appears to be an old, as he's raking it in, it's an old legendary. It doesn't exist. There are thousands of fakes. I wouldn't worry about it. It's mostly an anecdote. It's supposed to lead you to this fantabulous weapon that has not been seen for thousands of years.
Weapon, you say?
Thank God. Okay.
It's
So we probably just got a reproduction. That's it.
I'm not there.
We can definitely just sell those diamonds.
Yes. It says that the original Skull of Magnar was lost, and you could tell the real skull by having inside it multiple crystals. It goes in green, yellow, blue, purples, and apparently they power it to produce a map. Don't worry, these things happen all the time.
I narrow my eyes at him.
I
I literally, like,
to
Laz-
take it off your hands for you for 250 credits.
You know those diamonds are worth more than that.
No, I'm kind of looking
Let's
at
go to the
him.
bottom of the counter.
Are we going to be having problems later?
No. It's a reproduction.
If the odds of this being the genuine Skull of Magnar is astronomical.
And we're not that lucky. I tug on Laz's
It's like
arm.
winning the whatchamacallit?
The cosmic lottery.
The cosmic Powerball.
I smile at him coldly. Well, Thank you for the information, friend.
Oh, thank you.
Love you, Gilmore.
And
Your stories are the
We
best.
want to make sure that, this information doesn't get, about false maps gets leaked out to other people
You
because
would
I
be
would
surprised
hate.
how many we have. I mean,
I mean, you would be surprised how quickly I can incapacitate people
in
without
a
killing
in
them.
a place like this, we get false maps 2-3 times a week.
Hmm.
And is ever
I
our
don't
business
expect to
is
see.
based on discretion.
Okay.
Your discretion is valued by my indifference. You have a good day.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Teak.
Drag,
Me.
just dragging Laz by the hand. Okay, I need alcohol now. We can break that down. And we can sell those diamonds for a massive profit. It's gonna be fantastic.
What
I
could
turn back
possibly go
and just
wrong?
kind of narrow my eyes at Gilmore one more
He's
time, not
already
trusting
gone
him.
off to start doing something else around the store.
I know, but I don't trust him.
You poor thing. Yeah, so we're then gonna head over to the slaughtered lamb.
Okay. Auntie,
Hello, love.
what did you want to do upon the ship and later?
I sent it to you in
Yes,
in a
I
private
know,
message.
but the little conversation.
Oh, right, yes. As requested, I need to speak to the captain to let him know my impressions.
Okay.
Frank Spencer, Tommy Cooper, all those. Oh God, no! You're American, and I'm quite old.
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you do any maybe Kardashians or possibly
Do I
no?
have the neck for a Cardassian?
I'm just saying it's not that hard to do an impression of a Cardassian. Just be a bitch and
Really?
Get
Oh
a
no, no,
ghost
no, no!
stuff.
I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that to Laz. She's doing it really well. Um, so, yes.
That's right. Laz be thick. She thick.
After that,
She thick.
Okay.
I'm going to do what I said I was going to do,
Okay.
and then make my way to the tavern so I can listen in to the sounds of life. You never know, I might pick up a clue for my own personal secret mission.
Okay.
Just personal secret missions.
So you make your way. You know the crew just hangs out at the slaughtered lamb.
Oh, okay, I'll go there then.
It's one of those. It's cheap enough, and they haven't been thrown out of it yet.
Fair enough, that's useful.
So that's where they go.
We haven't been 86 yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And just once I've got myself something, plonk myself in a corner and just, watch the world.
Okay. You're in there. You're watching people gamble. You're watching people get drunk. You see a
Not
minotaur.
getting a good impression, I'm going to be honest with you.
Hmm?
I'm not getting a very good impression about this real life thing. I'm just saying.
Mm.
Drinking, gambling, dear God.
Oh. You see a minotaur swilling this. It's almost a bucket of some kind of alcohol. Hopefully it's brewed on premise. Hopefully it's, safe. But he's going head to head with Tariq at the bar.
Sucker, you're gonna lose.
And they're just bursting out laughing. People are cheering. Laz and Teak walk in. You see Tariq at the bar doing, that ain't shots, but he's doing glass for glass with a gigantic fucking minotaur.
I won't be praised.
I'm gonna head over to. Is the captain here? Is
The captain came in shortly after Tariq,
Okay.
and he's
It's Neil, yeah.
just sitting back. He it's been a good haul. Nobody died this time.
This time.
They were able to turn a profit. It's small, but it's there,
Just Is he at a table or the bar?
He's at a table. He usually gets the table for the crew.
Mm.
You know?
I'm gonna go sit at the table and be like, "Your finest pint."
The waiter looks at you.
That not
Instead of
me. I know
children.
I'm the finest pint, but I need a pint to drink. Hold up the coins.
Robber,
Takes the
robber, robber.
coins,
Oh,
walks away, comes back. You get a pint of grog.
Sit down at the desk. or
Liz?
the
Jesus.
table.
mhm.
Laz,
Woohoo!
you come in and it's a pirate bar.
Of course it is.
Naturally.
Privateer bar. We're very sensitive about
It's
that kind of thing.
privateer and
Buccaneer,
pirate.
surely.
It's
A drink
it
for my
swings both
friends.
ways, given the what day ends with a Y.
A drink for my friend here.
I'm gonna go sit down next to the captain and across from Teak.
Can I just, in a meta way, remind people, no weapons this time?
Nobody has any
Jesus.
weapons. Everybody's
no one can
unarmed.
carry weapons on the
Thank
brawl.
God Almighty. The
You're not allowed to
humanity.
carry weapons on Brawl.
Thank God I'm a weapon in myself.
Same.
You and me, baby.
Pretentious? What?
Everything's
anyway.
going smooth. The night's going on. The captain's there. So, how do you two ladies make out?
Oh,
Ladies make out what? The whole bar turns around and goes, "Aruru."
Oh, there are bar floozies and everything. It's a pirate bar.
well, that thing is probably a reproduction. Found that out.
Oh, how can we tell?
Made in Taiwan?
Lean forward so I'm speaking and only the captain can hear, or Captain and Laz.
The diamonds are cubic zirconiums.
It's supposedly a math that leads to legendary shit, but the chances that this is the real deal cannot be calculated, basically. So we can tear that thing apart and sell a
No.
base.
Not everybody knows the language. It's authentic, the language on there.
Right, but okay, so you can keep the pretty carved skull. I was told that there were diamonds in the eyes.
We're not taking the diamonds out.
The
Look,
captain's
this is our
hold on,
pay.
Hold on. If it's real,
It's not real, Captain.
I'm just saying if
We're
it's-
not that lucky.
This is true. Our luck happens to run in the opposite direction of this.
Correct.
Suspect it might
But-
still be.
You know,
Or, maybe we can sell it to some sucker.
I like
That's a
this
great
idea.
idea,
I'm down
actually.
with this idea. We should
Yeah, let's
make
do
some
that.
inquiries. In the meantime, it's on the ship. It's safe.
Good.
It's in the hole. Nothing can get to it. Nothing can find it. It can't be detected. Bob's on the ship. He's watching everything. Everything's good. We left a newbie on there too. He's cleaning up. There was that mess in the latrine. It's just
Yeah,
it's
that's my
newbie
job.
work because I know I'm not doing it.
my
That's
job.
no.
fair. That's fair.
Hmm?
Hang on, demarcation. Sorry, workplace demarcation. That is my job to clean up all that mess, and I'm suddenly sat in the pub.
Yeah, but this is a punishment. This isn't a kind of mess
This
you
is-
want to...
Wait. Are you walking over in your disguise
Yes.
form?
Yes, I am. Right now, I'm
Yeah,
telling
this
you
is
this,
upside
and I'm
down.
telling you this now. All right, okay. That mess there on that there ship, that's mine to clean up. It
Who
looks
the-
tasty
And
and
for you.
are
Who the hell is this guy? Gal, whatever.
oh, cruck.
Uh-huh.
So what do you
Oh,
look like in this
no.
form, Auntie?
Sorry?
What do you look like in this
Oopsie.
Oh,
form?
like I say, indescript.
I'm going
Someone
with
who's
Lala.
Look here, Mr. Potato Head.
No. Ladders for later.
Oh, Lala's
Um,
later.
Yeah. No. This was a disguise. This was just to fit in the
Just
tavern.
just a
Uh,
just
yeah,
a regular
just like
Willie
nondescript
the
person.
Janitor
completely
from-
nondescript.
from
Bit
The
rough,
Simpsons.
the usual
Who
thing.
walks over and starts asking. The captain looks at you
In
like,
a broad Somerset accent, yes.
I lean towards the
Uh-huh.
captain. I'm like, the list of things that can change shape, like that. Either it's magic or look at the
Tarko,
captain.
fine.
cut the shit.
I
Drop the
think I
guard
might
and
have
have a
cocked
pint.
up.
Drink.
Are you sure I should have a pint there, Captain? I mean, I'm not that old.
Well, you're not getting any younger.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
this
that gave
This
everything
will be
away.
my first pint. Oh, he quite likes this. Yeah, I'll have a pint. Let's see what happens. What
Mind
could
you,
possibly
this
go
is-
wrong?
Have you shifted
What
back
could
to your
possibly
normal?
go wrong?
No,
No.
that's why I'm still using the Mumset accent.
Oh,
I've just realised tonight, stupidly, that this gives me the opportunity for so many stupid fucking characters.
Uh-huh.
It's going to
we
be
could
bad.
have so many guest stars
Yes, we could.
if we were worthy of guest stars.
Look at the
Christ.
captain. And I'm
Yeah.
like, really?
It's
Really?
Tarkol. Don't.
Tarklu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Tarklu, my dear. Tarklu McFadden.
It's the other newbie.
Just looking at the captain, just
Hey, we takes what
You know
we
how you can
get.
tell?
Ship's mage,
gets
by
Sip
the
them,
way.
they
much
smell like
better
the
in
latrine on the boat.
brawl.
Just so you know what I do
people who
around
don't
here.
take fingers.
Hey, I'm the ship's mage. I'm allowed to take fingers if I so desire.
You're not the ship's mage.
You told me I was.
You're barely a novice
told me I was
witch.
the ship's mage weeks ago.
No, you're novice mage, first class.
You're a
stop me
custodial
being the ship's mate.
engineer.
It's basically just
You did-
above a mid.
I'm absolutely fine with it not being, but you did tell me that.
I know.
no. It's okay. That's cool.
No,
no.
This is the janitor.
Yeah, it's the
We're gonna-
janitor.
We're going to
I'll
chart
let you know
their
I provide
first journey
hygienic
on our
services.
ship, because we'll end up writing and selling a multiversal copy of basically a ripoff of Kidnapped. You know?
You have to
Robert
try
Louis
this. It's
Stevenson.
really good.
Right? We don't need Treasure Island, just Kidnapped. It's good. Like that.
I
It'd be
need a
perfect.
drink.
That's why I brought you here.
This is
The captain goes, now you're
it's
getting
in
it.
front of you.
Yeah. Now you're
See, now
getting
you
it.
understand. Me and the
Wave the
captain
waiter
know.
over.
Now
Drinks
you're
for the
understanding.
People, come on. Right?
Woo. Yeah,
I
We
like
have
it,
like
Grog.
4 ales apiece right here.
I'm not pouring my drink into this. It's still got a little bit too.
For all of
Actually,
us.
Brian,
Yeah.
Brian, do I like the grog? It's the first time I'm tasting it.
Everybody likes the grog.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
then. That's cool.
Everybody
It's
gets a
grog.
mouthful of grog.
Everybody likes it. It's
It comes in one flavor, and that's burning.
Grog flavored.
Right. Burn. Whatever the multiverse equivalent or the asteroids equivalent of tequila shots is, order some of those.
Oh yeah, you guys
A
are.
round of those.
It's a night to celebrate and relax.
Yeah, I'm only having one drink. I'm not having more than one.
Oh no! The
That's-
captain would never say have more than one. He'd order it.
He
Laz,
can order it and it will be wasted.
Thank you for coming with me. I needed you here. You're. Drink more. Have another drink.
No.
More drinks. More drinks.
Now,
More
one of the
drinks.
unique
Woo!
properties
Yes.
of the Rock of Brawl is that it's always daylight there.
Mhm.
It's an asteroid. It doesn't revolve around anything. It kind of just is.
Stationary orbit,
That's
yeah.
fine.
No rotation.
One of this crew needs to be sober in case something bad happens, because
It's not me.
does.
So
From the
after
origin sun.
about 6 to 7 hours of frivolity, we're going to go with. You guys are limping, crawling,
Laz.
being
Hang on, have we not had a
dragged.
bar fight?
Teak
I
is
want
riding.
another.
Teak is riding Tariq piggyback style
Ooh.
back to
I'm
the
just
ship.
kind of walking behind the group, shaking my head.
You are group mom. You are herding.
Designated drivers.
And the
for the
entire
win.
herding
I
of
just ask,
catchphrase
are
has
we
stemmed
using
from
the
something
buddy
like
system?
this.
My Uber driver.
I make a hell of a faithful steed.
So, On your way back,
I'm
as
holding
you
on
get-
to his hair.
You're a little ways from the ship, but you're on the port docks. You're listening to the fishmongers and the other market people. The
I want
pie.
they're barking their wares left.
I'm also keeping an eye on my surroundings, just so you know.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's great. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Roll perception for me. Anybody wants to
Woohoo.
can roll it too.
will,
Notice.
hang on.
I'm sorry.
I love
Notice.
perception.
Notice.
Notice. My notice roll is not correct.
Oh, that's change, Brian, not chance.
It's down as unskilled for some reason. It's not supposed to be.
Any mods on this?
No.
Critical failure.
2! I got a 2!
All right. So,
I'm-
Laz, being
Fucking
one of the
hell,
few
he's
true
done it
sober
again.
people, you see this. And Teak, you see this. Out, quite a ways out, like just beyond the boundary of where the gravitational field for the Rock of Brawl is, you notice a fog bank. It's coming in a little closely. You also hear
Off
the
the
dock.
starboard
You
bow.
also hear the dockmaster start shouting orders to unload. And as you notice, since this place doesn't usually get dark, it's getting darker. The
I
fog,
start tugging at his hair because I'm riding on his shoulders.
the fog
I'm
bank
letting her
from-
steer because she's on my shoulder with a
Yeah.
leg in front of my face, so I can't see anything.
The fog bank is from the east, and it seems to be rolling. I mean, coming in quite fast. It's odd, but you can almost smell something musty in the air, like wet
You smell
clothes
something.
left out too
What
long.
do I hear?
Right now, you're hearing
Interesting.
just the start of bells being rung. Kang kang, kang kang, kang kang.
Oh, that's superb. Well done.
Thank you.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's darkening, and this place doesn't get dark. It's
I'm
perpetual
going into
daylight.
my set. Does the captain look really inebriated?
He's coming too. I mean, he hears the bells, and after years and years of training, he's like, "What? Alarm?"
So
Say,
I'm
do we
going
know
into
that they're
my,
alarm bells?
I'm going into my satchel, grabbing a sobering tonic,
Okay,
and I'm tossing it to the captain.
okay. He downs it, and you notice a bunch of seagulls flying overhead.
Mm-hmm.
Their squawks are very muted.
Mm-hmm.
Wishing they had a photograph of you.
The bells about sound like a ship's coming into port, but something's wrong.
I know. That's why the captain needs to get sober.
Reach
fog-
over and I kind of wave towards the captain. I'm like, this ain't good.
The captain is begins to become very concerned as the fog starts rolling up over the pier and starts permeating the town,
Go back
blotting
to the
out
We
the
need to
sun.
get back to ship.
Or the tavern. I think
No,
that's
the
No.
captain's like, no. We don't want to be at the ship right now. Tavern's safe. Tavern's good.
tavern. Back to the tavern.
Everybody on the street
Alrighty.
is starting to pack up, not in panic, but in extreme haste. Like, oh shit, storm's coming. Gotta go.
Brawl doesn't have storms. Tariq, we gotta go back to the tavern.
All right, so
I'm like tugging on his hair.
through the fog, you see
I'm trying to be
a
stupid by my hair.
massive black something floating in.
Okay, like pull the leg out of the way. Wait, what is that?
Something. It looks like giant wings, but they're not wings. They're sails.
Right, halfling?
Jake.
Delicate.
Rude.
Okay, so here's where we get to
Say
scare.
that again.
Through the fog, you see unfurled wings, massive and black, as something slides through it. Again, the bells
Interesting.
sound. Dong, 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 dong.
Put my armor on.
Not wings, but sails as they're being hoisted. A delicate black hand piercing the fog, reaching out with desperate clawed fingers until you realize this is a nautical figurehead on the bow of a ship. The woman reaching out in clear agony, her hand outstretched as if to reach for aid from the figure. This is a big ship. 200,000 ton displacement.
Wow.
At least 1,000 crew.
Fuck me, that's big.
A
Ship on
ship
the
this
map.
size could lay waste to the Rock of Brawl. It'd be a fight, but it would only probably take 24 hours.
Jesus.
Just
Give me
get
some
back-
perception checks or notice
back to-
checks.
Back to the tavern.
Doink,
I got 6. Did
Oh,
I?
4.
boink,
3.
boink.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I got spanky.
So, with horror,
What?
you notice the head of the lady on the ship shift ever slightly towards you, imploring. If it wasn't horrifying enough, the cold realization settles in. You realize you're looking at part of the engine being fed from this figure. The other figure, there
Close
are
is it,
little
Brian?
shadows on the deck of the ship, moving slowly, silently. Right now, with the fog, you hear virtually nothing.
How close is this ship? Because it's
It's
huge,
at the end
yet
of
we're
the
still
pier.
able to
Yeah.
see figures.
at-
So,
All right, so figure you're on the dock,
especially with fog, you know.
and there's fog, but this
Yeah.
thing looks to be generating the fog. At
Okay.
the end, it's big. At the end of the pier, you see
Any idea who this is? What it is? Like what? I don't know, nationality, what group or whatever. Like
Oh, we're getting
something,
there.
something that big's got a reputation, right?
Yeah.
It's more bloody
I
refugees from
think I
Calais.
know what this is, and this is not
I'm not
good.
against refugees from Calais, just so you know.
All right. There are other figures
Um,
etched into the wood. It looks
I did
like
put my armor on.
faces screaming in agony.
Oh, interesting.
Get my money.
Retta and Tarklu, give me psionics rolls.
Barclay,
Tarklu.
even. Yeah, hang on. I got to find it here.
You want me to
first.
roll for my armor?
No, not yet.
I got 7. No, I didn't. I got 9. No, I didn't. I got
Got
8.
an 8.
Fuck me. I got there eventually. I got 8.
You both get this sound in your brain like somebody
Oh.
screaming.
Oh.
Auntie, you've watched
Yes, love.
Babylon 5.
I have.
Hmm.
Are we talking shadow
Shadow
screen?
ships.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Gotcha.
Okay. This ship, it's in full view. It's made of wood, but it's burnt. It's not lit alive. It can't even be considered ash at this point.
It's some
It's
kind of a dead.
oily. It's like pouring water over a campfire. That kind of mix of char and grease. The captain he's white right now. It's a black ship.
It's a
Get
black
back
ship.
to the tavern. Back to the
A lot of
tavern.
pirate
Everybody
legends
back to
about
the
those.
We're going inside. We're going inside now.
Okay.
Fine with that.
Spin T ground,
I
right?
grab
Anybody
Teak
else
from
real short?
Tarku
Take off
and
running.
I pick her up and run.
Back to the tavern, please.
We are
I don't like
Captain
being
touches
picked up,
his
but this is
earring
the-
and says, "Bob, batten it down, but get ready to haul ass if we need to."
Mm-hmm.
You hear it because, as a translator of Bob, you get all the communications as well.
Yep.
Captain's scared.
Yep. That's why we're hauling ass towards the tavern.
You get back to the
Sprinting
tavern,
for the tavern.
and
sobering
everybody
up
there
too.
is like dead quiet to the point of this is bad. They're drinking, but it's one of those somber.
I'm gonna sit back where I was, like,
The whole ruckus of music and everything is stopped, and everybody's just in there, like, keep your head down, no sudden movements.
Mhm.
This happens for about an hour or so.
I've got this dreadful noise in my head.
It's really churning sensation in my guts. I think I have to throw up.
Ooh. Don't do it here because I can't clean it up, can I?
It's not your tavern.
I know. One day I could dream.
You hear walking, because you could hear a pin drop in this place right now.
No, all I can hear is this fucking psychic screaming.
It's dark outside. It's like midnight. There are lights because people put them up just because it looks good, but they've never been on before. There's lights on the streets lighting up.
Surprised it worked. After all that,
Give me some more notice rolls.
OBKB?
Can't notice anything. I'm drunk.
No, actually, 4 succeeds.
Oh, I noticed something.
You hear walking, coming up, getting louder and louder, the sounds of spurs on wood. Ching,
Ching,
Ching.
ching.
ching, ching.
It's a Clint Eastwood Western now.
I go like this to Laz. I'm like, I think we're fucked.
These aren't undead, are they there, Brian?
No. There are no
Okay.
undead there. They're not allowed.
Literally look at the
Okay.
captain. I'm like, do you think? Oh no. So bad.
Captain's there. He's just looking into his grog. He hasn't taken a sip since he's got there.
Yeah, neither is my character. I'm just holding on to it, trying to hide.
I'm leaning against like a pole, just kind of with my arms crossed, looking at the door.
Sink, sink. The door opens, nice and slow. In walk 2 huge red cyborgs. Now, these aren't full conversions. These are partial. So they're part something in cybernetics. Give me some occult rolls.
Ooh,
Alrighty.
don't have it.
What would that be
Cult
for me?
Do you have occult?
I do.
No, I'm an Atlantean. I have like some kind of like multiverse knowledge thing. I know it's said in the description, like because I'm really well traveled and stuff and highly trained, but I don't know.
You can
how
do
that
an
would-
unskilled attempt.
What about Detect Arcana?
I think it's the same
If
as
you want
this,
to
then,
use
right?
Detect Arcana, go ahead.
There we go.
All right. This is
I did
good.
a good one.
This is good, guys. These are broodkill. They're classified as demons, but they're really low on the scale. They're not very magical. They love cybernetics. Absolutely fucking adore it. And the bigger and the
demons.
meaner they are, the more they have. These guys are partial reconstruction. So they have a limb, maybe 2 legs, all cyborgs, with very little of them left in it. They have a cyborg eye. They open it up. They're armed.
Well, screw me. I'm sorry, wrong voice. Well, screw me sideways.
They're walking in. They're holding the doors open. You look at them.
Oh no.
They don't have spurs. So they weren't the ones making the noise. So in walks what was making the noise.
I have my raven flying around outside
Tink, tink.
because I kept it on my shoulder when we came out from the boat. I've been keeping it with me.
Sure, it's nighttime. She sees exactly
want
what
him-
you're seeing now.
Flying around and telling me what's going on out there.
The streets are dead. The lights are on. There's a fog, and visibility is very low. In
Gotcha.
walks
You can see in the
dressed
dark.
all in black. This really, really slim figure. I mean, you don't know if it's, you know, if it's starvation or what, but this thing is slight. If it turned sideways, it would be two-dimensional. You know what I mean? He walks in dressed all in black, in a black coat, black pants, black boots with spurs. It looks like a man. It looks like a man in the dark. Its head comes in. He's got a cowboy hat on. But the head is that of an octopus. Retta, make me a spirit roll. -1.
This what passes for an illicit out here?
Ooh. That was nice.
That's good. You recognize this instantly. This thing is a mind flayer and a lithid. They are, at one point in time, the sworn enemies of the Gith.
I
They
know.
enslaved your people.
I know.
The last time Spanky and I met a mind flayer, we ran.
I'm gonna.
I did set him on fire though first.
That's true.
I'm gonna try to catch the captain's eye.
Captain looks
It just
down
came
at
out
you.
in the conversation.
Looks
I'm
looks
just
down at
going
you,
to-
looks up at that.
Be like, I know who that is.
He's
I'm
got.
just going to stare him down.
I started popping tattoos.
Like, no, don't
Just-
just.
He's
I'm-
got an octopus
I'm
for a
like
head.
slowly sinking in my chair. Like, no, no.
As everybody in the
Protection.
bar is pretty much staring at this guy coming in.
I'm not.
He's
Except
got an
for Tink,
octopus
who's
for an head.
being smart. You hear in your minds, everyone. Some of you know me. Some of you don't. My name is Hakatha Slim. My crew and I have come here looking for something that was purloined from us. 4 days out, there was a ship. Some thought it would be a good idea to take what don't belong to them. I'm not here for a fight. I'm here looking for what belongs to me.
You know you did that. Sorry, wrong voice again. You know you did that by not moving your lips. Well, you haven't got lips, have you? When you're an octopus. Sort of.
There is a wise ass at another table who makes a stink. You don't see his hand actually move, but it did. In the space it takes to blink, a long green energy bolt goes out to the other table and hits the guy. And he makes a sound. As the energy bolt goes into him and transfuses into him, and he slumps dead in the chair.
I don't think this guy's happy.
Fuck.
Anyone else want to make their point known? Now, I just want what was mine to begin with, and rightfully so. So here's the thing. I'm placing a bounty on those what took what's mine. I'll be in town for a short time. The bounty doubles while I'm here. It goes to half if I have to leave. Don't make me wait. At this point, you see about 6 other normal-looking broodkill decloak, because these guys can go invisible from around the bar, and they got rifles and stuff. My boys will be looking for what's mine and them who took it. Y'all know how to contact me. He turns to leave, and this small army of roadkill go with him. And all you hear, ching, 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 as he's walking away. So, what are
I'd
you
like to
doing
go.
now?
I'd like
He's
to
a bit
go first.
arsey, isn't he?
Reach over to the captain and like gesturing at Laz and everybody to kind of be like, hey, first, pay attention to me for a second. Yeah. We need to go.
We should go to the ship,
Laz, I think
not yet.
I think I think that astronomical number.
I've got a point I would like to make, if I may.
You psionics feel the psionic presence that was addressing you vacate the room.
It's just now he's announced himself like the cracker he is. He's going to be waiting to see which ships leave.
Yeah, whoever runs for their ship first is probably going to be the first ones to get,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
thinking.
all manner of fun torture done to them.
Yeah, but it's known that we were out 4 days ago.
Knowing by
Well,
who?
yeah, but so were a lot of other
The
ships.
dock masters.
Kill him.
No, our real problem is the shopkeeper.
Kill him.
No, Gilmore's not a problem. We gotta go. This is Hakasla Slim, and I want to leave.
The
Mhm.
captain
But we can't
is
just up
looking
and run.
at you guys like,
That'll give it away.
we can get to the ship. We can wait it out a little bit. Nobody says anything about our souvenir piece.
Shopkeeper knows.
We pick up some souvenirs then. Anything nice?
I'm not.
Can I send a
What
postcard to my mum?
shopkeeper?
Reach my arm around our friend here
I
and
look at the captain. I'm like, it's Gilmore.
hand over his
He didn't
mouth.
say anything.
I'm not worried about Gilmore. Gilmore knows better than to deal with these things.
Back to the
Still, it'd be better to get to the ship and see what exactly we got on our hands here.
Just look through my Raven's eyes and see how many people are on the streets are like fleeing to their ships.
There aren't any people on
Any?
the streets yet.
Okay.
There
I say
apparently
let's not be first.
apparently Hakathla is going bar to bar.
Bar to
doing
bar.
the
That's
same
what I thought.
thing,
Yeah.
getting people's attention, telling them, "Hey, look, I'm here and I will destroy your ass."
Hmm. That's cool.
Why don't we look for it and make it look like we're just like everyone else trying to find this thing and who these people are?
It activates. Who are you linking up?
How many people? It says a 20 yard radius. So can I link up with all of them?
You can link up with all the players and the captain.
That's what I'm doing.
And
Let's
to
keep
Neil.
this conversation in this link for now. We have 30 minutes to talk.
That map is real. We gotta go because that's like an ultimate weapon, is what Gilmore said, and I don't want to hand it to an illicit that's gonna kill me and put me on a ship to fuel it. It sounds shitty.
Anybody else hear
It does,
voices?
doesn't it?
Yes, dummy up, newbie.
Yeah,
the
right.
The captain
I told you,
grabs.
I put my arm around his
Marku,
shoulder
the
and then
captain grabs your lapel.
hand over his mouth.
Dummy up.
Okay, just
I'm
to
talking
remind
about.
people, I have 2 hindrances of being clueless. Sorry,
Yep,
what?
yep, no,
clueless.
that's
And
fine.
I'm playing it. I'm
That's
playing
fine.
it.
Being
That's fine.
dummy is good.
I've got my armor on my friend. Hand
Yeah.
over to mouth, just like that. Like,
I don't
hey,
want to
bud,
be
let's come here
arsehole
and
for the
talk.
joy of it.
Right. There you go.
Remember, he
I'm not-
likes to bite the fingers off things. I'm just saying.
That's okay. I have a toughness right now of like
You're like, I
37.
have
I
9
think you can
others.
chew for a
Shut
little
up.
while.
I look
Yeah,
at Teak,
go ahead and chew, and we'll just do
and
this.
in the mind link, I look at Teak and go, I know that it's a mind flare, but you seem to know him personally, or at least know of him.
Say what?
Oh, the captain chimes in. Everybody knows him.
Yeah, you're
He's
doing
Yeah.
it.
he's bad. He's the captain of one of the black
Slim.
ships from the unknown regions. He's responsible for the killing of 37 individuals. He looks over at that table. 38 individuals at any known point in time. Yeah, one of those black ships could pretty much destroy this place.
Hakatha Slim is a monster. And we
They're
need to
all
go.
monsters.
No. I'm understanding that. I'm saying he's a monster.
Yeah, Bob's not a monster. Bob's a person. That guy's a monster. Yeah.
Like, literally looking at Laz, I'm like,
I would
other
still
Illithids have nothing on this guy.
advise waiting until other ships start leaving.
No ships are going to be leaving. No one's going to risk that. Did you see the size of that thing? It could destroy the Rock of Brawl. Let's not say anything for the Maiden.
He's just a skinny little fella. One quick sneeze and he's gone.
You know what? You go for it. I'm going to hide in my corner and cry.
I put my face, Paco, I put my face
You're gonna
right
need to
into
explain it to me, yeah?
Auntie's face and go, do you even know what we're dealing with, newbie? Do you know, even regardless of who this fucker is, do you even know what a mind flayer is and what they do to people?
No.
What a mind flayer is they will
Explain
either
it.
destroy they will either destroy you or they will turn you into geeks by
They
planting
enslave
a worm
your
into
world
your brain and making it
and your people.
transform you into another one of their kind.
The only
It's
people
not-
worse than them are the Splugorth.
What you're saying then is he's a bit naughty.
It's not naughty.
Way more than naughty. Yeah.
It's
Tentacles will
cracking
go up
naughty.
in your face, get into your brain, eat your
You know
brain,
what,
make you
newbie?
a slave.
I look at the captain. Can we just leave him behind? He's going to get us killed.
I'm not
I
drunk
haven't
enough for
We
this
done
could,
yet.
anything.
but
I'm
here's the
still
problem.
trying to find out and process all this.
We could,
takes
but
me a
here's
while.
the problem.
Mhm.
He knows what we got. He knows who
I'm
we
sure
are.
he does because people were thinking about it, and
Let's not
someone's
go
gonna
making
snitch 'cause
enemies
They
where
just got
there
here, so
isn't a need for one.
Yes, let's
there's no way to get back to the ship unseen, is there?
Oh, people are starting to filter out now.
We gotta
Are
go.
they?
They're
Okay.
going back either to inns.
I've
to-
literally climbed up to Laz's shoulders like I'm a backpack. I'm like, go.
Go. All right, that's
All
cool.
right, I'm gonna
All right.
start walking towards the ship at
Just
a calm
merge with the
pace.
You
crowd.
get back to the ship.
Right.
You get back to the dock area.
Wandering with the crowd.
And
Nice, calm
over
pace.
to your left, you see, if you look on the map, that's about the size of
Mhm.
that ship.
Oh,
So
that's
compared
right.
to
In
the-
relation to
compared
the
to the
size
Rock?
of your ship.
Yeah.
That's a mind flare vessel. I'm sorry.
Yep, it is.
That's a
Big.
black ship.
Isn't it?
There's a
That is a
as
black
you're
ship.
walking along, the captain's giving you the lowdown. There's a fleet of ships like those
Like that,
in
yeah.
the unknown regions.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
maps.
where they should stay.
They usually
Remember-
do. They don't.
I
usually
know.
come
That's
this
why
way.
I'm scared.
Okay,
Space-
remember
Here's
in the
Captain
Serenity
by-
movie when the Reaver thing came in and all the guys went, eh? Okay, imagine that reaction, but for just this one ship.
Yeah.
And I instill that into your character, Auntie. Just so you know. Eat you, kill you, rape you. If you're lucky.
In that
Basically,
In that
order.
order.
my danger sense is now slowly starting to
Yeah.
kick in.
I'll
Yeah,
look
all right.
over. I'll look over
Kill you, rape you, eat you.
to Tarklu.
If
and
you're
be
lucky
like,
in that order.
let's put it this way: if he catches us, the only thing we can hope for is that we die a little quicker. That's it.
You're
That's
really
the only
cheerful,
thing
aren't
you
you?
can hope for.
The engines of their ships are powered by the life force of a slave force on
Oh
board.
my goodness me.
Not like
Mhm.
we have Bob. Bob's a willing donor.
Mhm.
Bob likes our ship.
Mhm.
Bob sees the world through our ship. He's happy. This is a painful violation of stealing your life force to power a ship. And he
Mhm.
has hundreds.
Oh, yeah.
Once
Not to
they're
mention the,
they're
you
used
know,
up, they become zombies on
Ugh.
board.
all the
I
other
look at
stuff
the
they
captain like,
subjugate
keep
and
that
do and
thing in the
pervert.
hole. As soon as we get to the ship, I'm running down to Bob.
I want to blow that fucking ship up so bad.
No,
oh
you
my
don't.
god.
Just leave it.
You guys make it.
I'm not saying that out loud. I'm just thinking it.
You guys make it to your ship.
Mm-mm.
By then, the black fleet, the siren has passed you.
Is their ship docked or is it in orbit?
It's not orbit, but it's more
It
circling,
can't dock.
like a shark.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's got a movement pattern that it's doing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's circling
you.
the island like a shark. So presumably, when it's at the farthest point, hopefully somebody could get away.
Yeah.
And you're pretty sure you're not the first ones to think about this because there are other crews
Oh, yeah.
heading back to their ships now.
Well,
Yeah.
we should let another crew be the guinea pig.
Yeah, let someone go first and see what happens to them, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Because my mama drowned all the dumb ones. I stood on the bodies.
Can we outrun them?
No,
Okay,
Mm-mm.
I just wanted to know.
Maybe.
I thought, whilst I was chasing somebody else that
I'm
way.
I'm
Oh,
literally.
wait a
That
minute.
way.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I look at the captain and go, wait, what?
Maybe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whilst we use somebody else
There's
as a Judas
a
goat,
lot that depends on if.
and we go the other way.
So, why don't we cross that bridge when we get to it?
Okay. I need 1 second. I'll be right back. I just got to
Every now and
grab
again, I
something.
come up with a good idea. It's just whether it's appropriate or not.
And I hug Bob's tank. I'm like, Bob, I don't want to die.
Oh,
It's a
oh, yes.
costless
Very true.
slim, Bob.
Oh, God's
Hang
wisdom.
on. How many Red Bulls are we gonna need for this? Bob, I'll give you all of my snacks for the next year. Like, I gotta charge you up to full, okay?
The captain gets on board. He tells Vesper to put everything away, make sure it's all ready to store in case we have to zoom. Tarklu, you're to help Vesper.
Okay.
Laz, he drags you to his cabin. Teak,
Ooh.
when you get a chance, get the Rebel ready and meet me up here.
I've got 5. These are our. I need to understand. We have 2 left after this.
Get them
But
ready
for
in
that
case we
initial
gotta get
boost,
Bob some wings.
Bob will be flying high.
Yes, this is these are potions of haste, and we have them fit in containers of Red Bull, so that when we need an extra boost of speed, Bob gets wings.
I
I'm
approve
like-
of that. And of course, Red Bull are now going to give us sponsorship, aren't they?
Bob, we can't die. It's not
Stretch real
allowed.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
What do you mean? I know,
profound.
you, but Bob, I know you won't die, but you're gonna take me with you, right? Bob, Who's gonna wash your tank?
All
You're not gonna do it.
right. So in the quarters, you see the captain move aside a panel.
Gonna get a bunch of those goldfish to eat
And
the skin
while
flakes
it's a
and put those in there.
2D bowl, there's a hole behind it that's concealed. He reaches into it and he pulls out the big, long
Mhm.
lead box. So maybe this isn't a reproduction.
I don't think it is.
Maybe not.
Faith is here.
I'm willing to
You will
concede
think
that it might
wrong.
not be.
He opens it, and you got a glimpse at it before, but it's a Githyanki skull, fleshless, with diamonds in its eyes. On the back, well, there's a ridge naturally along the Githyanki skull, but on the back of it, on the top, there looks to be a recessed gem. And Teak, you come in, perform an examination. He wants you to perform an examination of.
Okay. Would that be my occult or my techno wizardry?
Techno
It's gonna
wizardry.
end up.
Techno
okay.
wizardry on this.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. You notice that, yeah, the gem on the back of the head's the activator, and you have to put your hand on it to activate it.
That's not activated while we're here, people.
Yeah, right? Let's not do that. Yeah.
No, actually, you probably could.
Oh, all right. I'm like, okay,
Really?
activator.
You activate it, and the eyes start
Go see
glowing
the map.
like
Yeah.
a projector.
Oh, handy.
And it projects out onto the wall what looks to be a star map.
I hate being right. This is bullshit.
It's leading to one place. Give me a techno wizardry roll again.
Wanky, your camera's gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
I still see me. Can you guys not see me? Is that
Yes,
it?
Jess knows. Whatever it is,
Oh,
she
Whatever
knows.
it
That
is,
was
Just knows
nice.
everything about this goddamn thing.
Good. Yeah.
I can even speak the language. It is written in.
So you realize you can take off the top of the skull and look into it.
Do so.
All right, there's like circuits and mystical circuits. There's a point there. It's about square. It's got one gem in it. There are, what did I say? 13 other connection points for other gems, but there's only one present.
Hey, Captain.
Oh.
Feel a quest coming
It's
on.
a fetch
I
quest,
see.
Captain.
It's a fetch quest, Captain.
They're asking
not
us
much
to get
XP for this.
13 raptor hides. No. Be
My
like,
character swears under her breath.
Start costing a little bit.
You
damn
have
it.
to slaughter
Son of a
18
bitch.
squirrels and get their tails and bring them to
But only
some
4
old
of
witch who
them
will give
will
you
actually-
another quest for 3 wolf hides.
Right.
And
be like, Captain, it needs more gems. And I hold it up so he
Huh?
can see it and I point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. But how do we find them?
Maybe the gem that we have in here is putting us
Since-
to the next
You know
one.
what? Give me a second.
I like that idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I walk?
Let me do a little work with this. I should be able to rig something up. I also have a couple of ideas.
Wow.
I'm gonna be with Bob. I don't need any more of this. I put the top of the skull back on and just start leaving.
All right. The captain reactivates it, and the map projects back up on the wall.
Can I walk back in?
Yeah.
Thank you. I do have a point I'm going to make at some
Has
stage,
everything
but
been
I'm
secured,
opening.
Ensign?
Yes. It's been secured, except that long lead sort of basket thing with the skull. We need to sort of put that away, sir.
You don't know about that.
It's right there in front of me.
Yeah, but you never knew about that before this.
No. It's obviously going to have to go away, isn't it? It's got to be stowed.
We'll be taking care of that.
Just one thing, is that a star map?
Yes. Yes.
How
it
old
is.
is it?
Hmm?
How old is it?
Don't know yet.
Might be an eye to find out, because then you're going to have to allow for the drifting of the planets and the orbits and the gravities and things. I read this on the cornflakes box.
I'm
Flex box.
gonna go with Bob. I'm gonna be downstairs in my happy place. I'm too sober for this.
Happy place.
Way too sober.
We're all too sober for this. Tree.
Yep.
Tree.
Yes.
I want you to plot this. Figure out where this is on a map.
Yeah, I'm scoping out the charts. I am got our charts, and I'm looking at it.
Believe it
and
or not,
going,
he's the navigator, folks.
Yep,
We are
we're here.
so
We're
fucked.
going there. Let's see what's what. So let's see what kind of navigation we can whip out here. Like now, I'm looking at the map that the Skull is putting up.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have? Maybe not an X marks the spot, but obviously there's like this is a point. This is a point.
This
not
is a
just
point,
these are
yeah.
star charts.
Yeah,
and
there
stuff.
are some. Some
Go
have
here, do
shifted,
this,
some are there that aren't there. Things like that.
Okay.
Give
I wanna
me
try and find first-
some, Let me
Yeah.
see, piloting roles
Yes,
in lieu of
sir.
navigation.
Piloting right there.
We're letting the man who
Okay.
normally rolls ones pilot the ship.
Yeah. it happens.
What
Yeah.
could possibly go wrong?
Yep. All right. So that's the piloting roll. How many piloting rolls do I need to do?
Let me take a look, see what's going
My
on.
navigation skill is not on here for some reason. I
Yeah.
did buy it. I swear to God. I don't know why it's not on here.
Why
Yeah,
are we
there was a
leaving?
lot that's supposed to be on these.
We were in a
sheets.
rush. Yeah, I
Oh,
know. It's
they-
okay.
They got lost when we translated over from V9
Mhm.
to V10.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's okay.
Hey D, what was this thing called?
Because
The Skull of
I
what?
also was the assistant
what the hell
gunner
did
or
I
whatever
say?
for the deck guys.
Magnar?
Magnar.
Magnar. Okay.
Said gunnery or something too, or something.
All right. So
Alrighty then.
you find one point that's fixed, and
Okay.
it lines up kind of sorta. It's a little bit out because this thing is over 2,000.
How many thousands of years old? Right.
2,000 years
Okay.
old. But it lines up, and from that you're able to figure out, general activity, general vicinity of where the first point on the
Where the
map
first
is.
target is, our first destination. Okay. I'll plot out a course.
It's in the unknown region.
Oh, really? Oh, joy!
So what's that then?
Well, there's good news and bad news, folks. I tell everybody.
What's the unknown region?
Good news is I know where we're going. Bad news is it's in the unknown region.
Literally, I'm next to Bob, just sitting there with my head in my hands.
Can't we map it for people? People pay money for that sort of
No,
cartographical.
it's called the unknown region because nobody goes there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
I'm
one's
starting
dumb
to
enough.
get-
Okay,
The
so
idea
pretty
now.
much in known space, there's the Elven Dominion. There's the dwarf area, Dwarven Empire. There's the Splugorth because these fuckers are everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Good name.
And
Uh-huh.
then there's this black sector of the known galaxy.
Well, it can't be because it's unknown.
Well, no, we know what's in there, and we don't want to know.
There's black ships in that.
Don't want to go there.
That's
There's more of these
primarily
black ships.
where
Yeah.
the black ships sail. That's where they come from. That's where they go to. We don't know. what goes
More of
on
these
in
bastards.
There are
God.
entire planets in there of undead things.
Oh, yeah.
There
Oh, yes.
are.
Here's Bry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cthulhu is in the unknown space.
Yeah,
There are
you wanna know what's really
essentially
cool?
Horrors beyond
It's
imagination
because- yeah.
in there.
It doesn't exist just in this level of reality
they're-
either.
And they're all
it-
used to pilot those big fucking ships.
uh,
And I don't want to
it goes
do
up into other planes and back into lower planes and
And-
sideways into planes, and we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a fun trip.
I'm going to use the intercom system. I'm like, I've got 5 Red Bulls ready to pop.
Okay. All right. Good.
Or we could just hand it back.
I lay in the
No.
course. We'll
Oh,
go
we're
when we
not,
want.
no.
Oh,
Do you have any idea that there is
Well, I
get the
treasure
course.
at the end of this map? This is my whole
Oh, yeah.
life. I've been waiting for a treasure map so I could get treasure at the
What?
end of it.
What's the treasure?
right.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's
matters
the
to
friends
me.
you make. It's the friends you make along the way.
Right. At the end of this map, it's
I need
probably a
to know
gemstone for the
what-
skull, but 13 of those
Alright.
later,
I need to
There'll be
know
a
what the
giant
ultimate
super
prize
weapon.
is. You're gonna
Okay,
have to tell
so-
me on stage.
So it's
The
all in
Uber
tier
weapon.
Sue written on the skull, carved
Mhm.
into it.
any way to read that? Well, I can
It's
read
circular.
that. I got a thing. I spend the points and read it.
Well, we have one person who knows how to read tier Sue. Doc.
Nah.
I mean, I
I
can read
need you
it.
to come read the inscriptions I found.
Fine.
You
What do
speak
I
I
roll?
can read it. I can read it.
So I'm gonna have everybody. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Everybody who
I-
wants to
and a
try to
PowerPoint.
translate it.
So hang on. I over the intercom you hear. All right, everybody come into the engine room.
Why?
This is a one-time only offer.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
they're in the
alright.
captain's quarters with the skull.
Oh no, I took that down to Bob.
He did.
Oh,
She did.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, we're all down there then.
All right,
Yeah.
so everybody,
hell,
let's
let's honestly see the engine
go
room.
take a look at what our
So
silent friend has to say.
the engine room itself, because this is my domain, I shall describe it as such.
Yes, please.
In the center is a massive green tank, and floating inside, obviously, is Bob the Beholder. Around Bob
What's
are a
up, Bob?
lot of like screens, like Iron Man screens that aren't actual screens; they're just kind of floating. There's about 6 of them going at the moment. I've got another screen over by a hammock and like a little dresser and just piles of clothes because laundry.
Mhm.
The phrase you were looking for was hollow screen.
There's kind of a small haze like towards the bottom of the room. It looks like fog, but then you realize my character has a joint sticking out of her mouth.
And so does Bob.
There you go.
So does
Bob's
Auntie.
got a
In
big
his
old joint sticking out of
water.
his mouth.
I need you to know how impressive that is.
That is some skill. To be fair,
Bob, look, we have the Skull of Magnar.
it must be Thursday.
And a bunch of
Bob's
those little fish that eat
singular
the dead
eye
skin flakes.
Rolls
Except they're
back.
undead.
We're going. This is happening.
I want to know.
We've
what's
been
at the
talking
end of
about
the
this
thing.
for years, Bob. Treasure.
I want to know what the treasure is.
Pretties. Shiny things.
Specify.
Magical
New
items.
drugs. New
Specify
drugs to
more.
take on the way.
But we have to beat that black ship to get there. Laz, thank you. Come in, please. Everybody's good. Close the doors. And somehow, like, there's no, you can't see any way to open it. Like, you don't see the seam. And I put the skull on a little, like a little table that's halfling sized. I'm like, there it is. It's beautiful. And I'm going to find what's on the end of it with or without you guys. Just letting you know.
Oh, while we're
want
looking at
to
this, I
know
copied
what it
down the
is.
tiramisu, the writing.
It's a map.
I translated it
what
in
the
my
treasure is.
journal
It's
thing.
supposed to be
Okay.
like some massive
Brian, you got that?
weapon.
I will.
Bang.
Okay, sorry. Every
All right.
navigator keeps like a navigation log and a book and
Thank you,
all these
Jess.
charts and things, and I make sure I put all that in there. Okay.
All right. You haven't translated it all yet because it's a circular
that's
thing
cool.
of a dead language.
Yeah, I got you. I just spend the point because I've got the I have knowledge, lidless I have knowledge.
Yes.
One point, and I just start putting that in there with the star chart reference points and all that stuff to make sure I've got a copy, so I don't have to come down here to Bob every day, a couple times a day, and bang on him to bring the skull out so I can look at it.
Right. No problem. You start writing. You haven't spoken this language in a long while, Retta. You learned it in school, kind of like learning first year French.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing cursive.
Basically it's saying that in order your gist is that this was made to keep something out of the hands of the oppressors, the Illithid.
Yep.
A weapon of great power was taken and secreted someplace no one would bother to look.
Yes.
It mentions the Whispered One
I don't know what that is.
and his unblinking glare.
It's ominous.
It's something that it's hard to translate because it's all circular. You're
Mm-hmm.
not sure where the sentences begin and end.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a general gist of it.
Basically, a weapon was made. It was hidden away. This weapon is to destroy the oppressors or the gates, or as you guys call them, the mind flayers. And this is Skull supposed to help lead the way. It is very appropriate that it is of my kin, for we have been at war with the Gates for centuries. This is also mentioned a whispered one. I'm going to have to look at my books because I vaguely recall in my schooling hearing about a whispered one, but I can't recall details about them. I'm going to have to go and research the whispered one.
Hey, B,
Yeah?
may I be offered an occult roll to see if I've ever come across anything? Understanding that the
Of course,
difficulty will be high.
anybody who wants to can try rolling a cult to see if they have any knowledge of this.
Oh, I don't have a cult.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, I've
you
got
know
my
you've
one
heard this,
thingy.
Teak.
Damn, it's cool.
Tariq, you've heard once or twice something's called the Whispered One, but you knew it was some kind of god. You don't know much more
Okay.
beyond that.
Ryan, may I
Yeah.
ask a question, please?
Sure.
What does object reading pertain to?
You could try to object read this. Let me get this out to Teak
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Teak, you've heard of the Whispered One. The Whispered
Great.
One is another name for the Archlich.
Good.
The Archlich Vecna,
God.
who ascended into godhood and left behind two artifacts. One being the hand of Vecna, the other being the eye of Vecna.
He eased us in gently then.
Literally, like as soon as Laz says the whispered one, Tika's really like, "Oh, that's so bad."
You know that
that
that Vecna is the god of secrets, the god of undeath. The artifacts left behind after his ascension are incredibly powerful. Alone,
Oh yeah.
they could rule a world. Together, they could rule creation.
Literally,
That's what he
as soon
wanted.
as she says whispered one, I'm like, oh, that's so bad.
I look over at Keek.
Hit the little treasury O button that we all have deep
I
inside.
look at Laz, I'm like, this is so bad. So the whispered one is an archlich named Vecna. If that rings any bells for anybody.
Laz and Tariq, that rings bells for you because on some
bells.
worlds, Vecna's the god of undeath. And, well,
Mhm.
we know how you both feel about undeath.
Undeath, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go over to Tarklu, and I'm like, this is the god of secrets and undeath.
It sounds absolutely fascinating. I can't wait to see him.
No,
Mhm.
oh no. So they were given godhood, and as they were ascended to godhood, they left 2 items. One is the hand of Vecna, and one is the eye of Vecna. Lithid cannot get either. This is more than treasure, and I really hate it. Bob, I don't wanna.
I feel we should. I very much feel that we should actually go and collect this treasure. It sounds
Why?
incredibly important.
Why?
Did you switch yet?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Whilst they
So-
weren't looking.
So you're now talking to a small, petite, 19-year-old redhead in the schoolgirl outfit.
Blonde.
I thought she was red.
Blonde.
Strawberry.
No.
She's strawberry, dude.
Oh, all right, I'll go for that. Yeah.
She's strawberry.
Yep.
Strawberry blonde.
The
And
schoolgirl
why should
outfit
we
needed.
go get weapons? that
I
my-
didn't ask for the schoolgirl outfit. He's just come up with that. I wanted the
City of
Sharda
Death.
outfit. No. Yeah, exactly. I wanted Sharda, but schoolgirl outfit, whatever floats your boat, Brian. There's anime for people like
It's
you.
Lala Ward in a schoolgirl outfit from City of Death. It was
There we
awesome.
go. Yeah, it was.
Laz, because we can't just keep this thing hidden from them. They're looking for it. That's
So what do you intend to actually do then?
well, we have to either lose them, find it ourselves to hide it again. I don't. They can't get this. I don't
There
want
is
to live in
a way
a world without soap operas.
in your
Anybody an Alan Dean Foster fan?
No,
The Flinks and Flux books? No? Okay. It's the Tarium Krang.
in
like-
your studies,
Okay.
Teak, you did learn that the supposed way to destroy the eye and hand of Vecna were to shoot them into a sun. But you're pretty sure
wow.
that's theoretical and metaphorical.
I would love to do that.
They
I would
can
love
be
to try that.
destroyed, and so we have to go where this map goes. We can find it and destroy it. I only care about this because it really, really, really pertains to Laz, and Laz is my friend. So
And chances are that
Hmm.
wherever they went in whatever hoard it's now sitting in.
and there might be a boatload of treasure.
I'm just after the weapon.
Why are you after the weapon?
Well, it might not be the right one. I just need to see it.
No, hold it. Why do you need a weapon from a god?
Who else do you think would have it?
No, we don't know you. You're a newbie, and all of a sudden we're supposed to take you to a weapon that you seem highly keen and interested in going to get?
I kind of have to agree with our Githyanki friend.
Well, quite frankly, it's a family heirloom. I hope it might not be. So that's why I need to find out.
Wait, you're related to Vecna?
No, that's what I'm saying. We've lost We lost it, and I am duty
That's not
sworn to find
created
it.
this weapon. Do you understand what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it might be the family weapon for a while. I don't know. I'll find out when I get down there, won't
No,
I?
Captain, I disagree. We can't take her with us. We don't know what her intentions are.
We saw her eat a finger.
It's right here.
I don't care. It's weird, and you're new, and I don't know who the fuck you are. You were a janitor, old grouchy man. Now you're whatever the fuck that is. And then no. Captain,
Tarklu.
I stand with Laz.
The captain chimes up. Tarklu,
Yes, dear.
I get it. We get it. You're young. You're trying to impress us.
Yes. Yes. But I
Shut
need
up.
the
Stop trying so hard, yeah.
weapon. Very well.
Stick to one form. This is fine.
Mhm.
Really? I
This
thought
is
the
fine.
arms were a bit long. I was going to take them in a bit.
You could. That's fine. But this
Okay.
is fine because this.
Okay.
Tarklu,
Yes, dear.
I think you need to have a come to Jesus meeting with your friend, with our shipmates here.
Probably should.
Who's Jesus? Is he on board?
He's not on board, but
Mhm.
But how
perhaps
can we have a meeting with him?
perhaps you should have a come clean.
A come clean moment, yeah.
Oh, you want me to go back to being the ship's caretaker? I can do that. That's all right. My mops are just over there.
We're going to keep you as the ship's caretaker.
There we go. You see, it all works out fine.
And I don't like
No.
secrets.
Tarklu,
It doesn't.
perhaps you should let them in on that secret.
You might want to.
Which one?
You've endangered your position with
The
the crew.
important one that doesn't endanger your position here.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
There are
right.
secrets that would
Not in
endanger their
not in
position
this
here.
room.
Hang on.
Right.
Give me a second.
This room is
I need to
small.
look for something.
Bob can
Right.
make it bigger.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
Said under
Let's
my
go
breath.
somewhere with a bit more space, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Come
Let's
on.
go up on deck.
Me. Come on.
If we're, hang on.
Squid spot.
Let's not draw attention to our ship and forget about the very terrifying
We can go into the hold right
Akasha
now.
Slim.
The
Yeah,
hold
the
will
hold.
be appropriate
Perfect. Let's
size.
go there. Cool.
Step out of the hold.
And backpacking on Laz.
What do you
I-
have to show them, Tarklu?
Might be an idea if I unfurl my wings a little bit and snort and stamp at the ground.
All right, you see her form start to shift as these broad, leathery wings that are red in color come out.
How'd I know?
Her feet
My
tend
rolls
to
last week.
start shaking and changing from
Claws?
shoes into large red claws going up her body.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to show more?
Would you like
need
to know more?
Would you like to know more?
A long tail lizardly comes out from behind her.
Big fangs?
She doesn't do those. Not yet.
Oh, smoke curling out of the mouth, maybe?
A little smoke coming out of the nostrils and mouth. Her eyes shift yellow with
Slits.
reptilian slits.
Yeah.
Fucking dragon?
Hello, dear.
And she pulls it all back into a 19-year-old strawberry-headed
Baby
English
dragon.
girl.
This is how they mature. They
A big
disguise
secret.
themselves as another race, go out in the world and learn about the multiverse.
I'm
I
3
literally
years old.
take Laz's hood and slowly invert it to go over my own head.
Backwards.
Yeah.
I'm only 3, you know. This is very exciting, I have to admit. Though some of your stains we really need to talk about.
So I knew what she was, the captain's going.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you're very much so.
I
No
invited
secret
her
between
on
you
the
and-
ship. because A, I knew what she was, and B, I knew what kind of trouble could be caused.
Excuse me?
How people would react to a young hatchling dragon. They could enslave it, dice it up for parts.
Oh, yes. Do all kinds of things to it.
Make a strange noise and run to my cabin.
Ah!
Eek.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And you don't have a cabin, you're down with the crew.
Yeah. Well, of
There's
course
a
I'm
comic
down with
book
the
called
crew.
Ironwood.
Oh, way
yeah.
out
If
of
you can
the
ignore the
engine.
porny
Well,
bits,
we're in the
it's
whole
all about
now.
a baby dragon. It's worth reading just to get the idea of what it's like to be a baby dragon trying to grow up in a magical world where everyone would love to have your spare parts and non-spare parts as bits for magical things. It's hilarious.
So
Glad
she
the
runs
captain
off.
trusts you enough to-
She runs. If you shed scales, let me know I need them. I have
You
a really
trim your
cool
nails.
spell.
Can we have those, please? Yeah, right.
They make
That's
cool
it.
armor.
damn,
Really?
I
job,
just
Jess.
shake my head and
Points
look
for
at the
Jess.
captain. Very well, point made.
All right.
No more secrets.
No more secrets.
Those are
Wasn't
actually all
mine
my
to
secrets.
tell.
But we're the crew, and you brought them onto the ship knowing. We should
It's
know
only
too.
one. It's only one. That other guy, I don't know what his deal is, but he ain't a
I
dragon.
hope you wouldn't bring more than one dragon onto this ship.
We've had them before. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
Captain, no
You'd be surprised
secrets.
how many of them are out there.
We have
Look,
a right
look,
to
look.
know.
A baby dragon matures somewhere around 600 years of age. Do you know how
Oh,
much
great.
trouble they can get into between 1 and 600?
I get it. I understand that. But hear me out. We're your crew.
This
No
came
more
from the
secrets.
owner.
I don't care. No more secrets, Captain.
All right.
That's fucked up, and you know it.
No, what's fucked
Feeling
up was she
prejudiced
had
against.
the face and body of a 40-year-old guy.
There's
That's
so many
fucked up.
things that are wrong with all of this. Laz,
Yeah,
let's
Like,
get stoned.
watching this go back and forth
I'm
and
not
like,
getting
you know.
stoned.
Come on.
It's
I've
like,
got-
good, you can watch me.
I've got space weed. It's fantastic.
I'm just like,
No,
All
I
right.
need to go.
remember
and
the
study.
scene from Heavy Metal where they're in that big round spaceship and they're all getting high, the two guys with the things on their head and all that trash, like the chunk, 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 and they're putting the lines. It's kind of like that watching Teak and Bob. Like,
Oh, I've never seen
That's
it.
why the
Okay.
doors never open and no one's allowed in.
All right, Teak.
like,
Keep Bob centered. Keep him straight. We're going to need him to boost and keep the Red Bull handy.
Yep.
I think I've got the course right laid in, so we're ready to go whenever y'all want.
I'm keeping the skull for now, Captain. I need it for an idea.
All right. Okay. All right.
I need your portable hole to be down here then, though. Because if shit goes wrong, I want to be able to make sure nobody else can get it.
We can do that. We can do that.
I'm going to have to get
I
access to
need
it
you
sometimes
to
to
look
navigate
through
off
your
of it, so you know.
books, find me everything you can on this thing.
Will do, Captain.
All right. We're not going to be the first ship out, but we sure aren't going to be the last ship out.
Be the fastest, I
skippy.
guarantee you that. As
Damn
I
straight.
walk
Amen.
back into the engine room.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go bury myself in books.
I'm going to make promises to Bob. Binge watching, but I'm gonna threaten that if this goes wrong, we're never gonna be able to see the end of The Guiding Beholder. So
Mm.
I'm just gonna need
Everybody's
Bob
guilty
to be
pleasure.
in with me on this.
Yeah.
Entirely. Like, Bob, I need you to know. This has to happen because while I know that you are perfect, these guys are bad, and I don't want you to have to even be a part of them. I don't want you to have to even strain yourself knowing that you can escape, because you can. Because you can. But I'm going to need everything you've got.
All right.
I also will pick you up an extra shipment of those snacks that you like so much. Those little Pocky sticks.
Arr, arr.
Everybody loves Pocky.
All right. I'm going to start warming Bob up with his first haste potion.
All right. Well, before you get into that,
Okay.
we're going to handle the escape
Visual
in the next
of an
episode.
undead beholder
This
licking
has
his
been a
lips.
large info dump for everyone,
Mm-hmm.
Next
I agree.
episode.
and everyone's going to need to come up with ideas and how they process everything.
Will it be okay, Brian? Between episodes, if I do a couple of techno wizardry rolls,
Of
if
course.
it works out, I'll be able to introduce a couple things to the next episode.
Of course. And
Does that
I'll
work?
have time to make them up.
That was my idea.
Okay. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Brian.
Fun.
Next session,
sorry,
we
Ian.
see if you can actually survive and get off the Rock of Brawl.
Yay!
Survival.
Oh, we're getting off the rock. We just don't know for how long.
Well, no, we're getting off the rock. It's just whether we've got the ship under our feet or not.
Ah! Well, no, because if we're not off the Rocket Brawl, I know what ship we're going to be on and a part of for eternity.
Yeah,
I don't
basically.
feel like fueling anything but my own unhealthy habits. So we're going to go.
Sorry, I played it a little bit dumb, but it was the character. He's clueless.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
The
Anthony,
character
you're
is
good.
only 3. So,
Yeah.
I mean, naivety doesn't begin to describe it.
Ooh, what does this do? Point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm currently licking the portholes to see what it's like. That's the sort of mentality we're talking about.
All right, I'm keeping the engineering door closed at all times.
Very
More
wise.
so now than before. I don't need Auntie's character trying to lick one of Bob's eye stalks.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Bob
man.
might enjoy that. I'm
Oh.
just saying.
You know
Good
what? If
eye
Bob
stalk
into
licking.
it,
God damn it. Dragon and the Beholder.
I'm just saying.
no, I'm sorry. It is the adventures of Teak and Bob, not Dragon and Bob.
I'm just saying that sometimes you have to pay more to get the eye stalks licked. That's all.
I'm just saying. That always costs a little
They
extra.
usually charge
right?
more. For
I
that.
now have a quest within a quest to lick Bob's
At
tentacle.
the Beholder brothel, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
Mhm.
got to be Bob now. I've fallen for him.
All right. So thank you
Bob
all
is
for tuning in.
Mhm.
We'll see you in 2
We
weeks' time.
loved it.
Tomorrow we have the Flashing Blade.
Oh,
our
yes.
regular Doctor Who podcast.
Twitch.tv
Twitch,
// MacFadyen. MacFadyan. Or Bibble Thruster on YouTube.
And we will be putting this up to YouTube very shortly at THACO. That's THAC0. Have a good
Tactical
one,
gaming.
folks.
That's us.